Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Bayelsa State Government says the state will not shy away from taking legal actions against international oil companies that have operated in the state for over 6 decades if they continue to disregard global best practices in their operations, which continues to degrade the environment while threatening the wealth, health, and well-being of the people in the state. Bayelsa State Governor Senator DIRI made this known last week at the Government House in Yenagoa when he officially received the Bayelsa State Oil and Environmental Commission report, which indicted oil majors in the state for ecological devastation.
The Bayelsa State Oil and Environmental Commission was inaugurated in 2019, and it's made up of distinguished personalities like former Ghanaian President John Kufuor and member of the British House of Lords Baroness Valeria Amos, and chaired by the former Bishop of the Anglican Diocese of York, Dr. John Sentamu. Immediately after inauguration, the committee launched out on its assignment, combing through the entire nooks and crannies of the state and conducting assessments on the environmental damages, health and socio-economic implications of the over 60 years of crude oil exploration and exploitation activities in the state. About 4 years later, in 2023, the commission concluded its work and came up with a report that was presented in the House of Lords in the United Kingdom. The report suggests that Bayelsa State, which is home to the first crude oil well in Nigeria, the Otuabage-Oloibiri well, despite its relatively small size compared to other states in the region, had suffered far greater devastation due to oil extraction activities than any other state in the country. Last week, the team led by Bishop Sentamu was again in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa state capital, to formally present the report to the state governor, Senator DIRI. It is estimated that about 25% of oil spills recorded in Nigeria are on Bayelsa soil and waters, with a total of about 109,904 barrels. This is equivalent to about 437 truckloads of crude, with each truck carrying 40,000 liters.
In this report, we actually relay 4 failures on the part of international oil companies. Their failure of strategy, which is to wash their hands off responsibility for the reasons for oil spills. Their failure not to prevent oil spills by not maintaining or protecting their pipelines in the same way that actually be the case in the United States. Their failure to respond when oil spills have taken place, their lack of engagement with the communities they devastate, their disregard for the environment, and their inability to comply with regulations when it actually comes.
Senator DIRI lamented the scale of the damage, which the report indicated was caused by failure and faulty pipes, as against the popular narrative peddled by the international oil companies that it was due to sabotage. Speaking further, he said the state would seek environmental justice outside the shores of Nigeria.
The stark reality here is that our environment has been devastated. Every Bayelsa resident is affected. Our lives perpetually endangered. The brutal implication, we are either already dead or waiting to die. The international oil companies and the federal government of Nigeria have left our land and our people to a very gloomy fate.
Senator DIRI, who dissolved the commission, which was initiated by his predecessor, Senator Siriaki Dixon, thanked the members for a job well done and promised to institute a framework for the implementation of the recommendations made.
Inside the Niger Delta,